Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend, and let's take a quick look at our next run here. So for today's outfit we've got Tempo, which decreases cooldowns and increases run speed. Both sound really useful. For our relic, I really like this one, actually. What happened here, it's Lemo's Leave, and that allows us to evade all attacks while dashing. So while we do this, we cannot take damage. Basically, we evade all attacks. So that's pretty cool. For our basic arcana, we've got the fire attack, we've got seismic entry as our right click, and then we've got the cyclone boomerang as our enhanced arcana. And this time you're just gonna have to wait until I get my signature charged up to see that all powered up. But yeah, that is today's run, and I'm cautiously optimistic here because I really like the skill selection that we've gotten here and the relic as well. So this feels like a strong start for us, at least a potentially strong start. And for our dash, obviously we have the line dash, the shock wire dash. What was it called again? I don't remember. We had it before, but it's really nice. I also took an instant hit because I am smart. I'm still getting used to how much damage it does. Obviously, I mean, since we shuffle our skills about every time we play a run. Every run plays differently, so I'm always going to have to get used to how things play every time against. But I'm pretty okay with my evasion there. Unfortunately, I was sitting on my own praise there and not paying attention to the guy jumping on our head, so we still took a hit. But overall, so far, oh boy. Yeah, that was not good. I also need to use my dash more. Possibly, because once again we evade while dashing, so I'm not going to take a bunch of damage, which will be helpful. And as we can see, the seismic entry, if I hit the enemies with it, does quite a bit of damage. I think so. We should try to really land those. I wanted to seismic entry, but the skill was still on cooldown, so I couldn't. But luckily, I realized that fast enough. And the cyclone boomerang is not bad in its enhanced version there, where it basically fans out in front of you. Covers, oh boy. Nope, let's not go for that right away. Can we maybe get that to explode? Okay, go. It's also stuns, which is a pretty good side effect, I believe. So that one feels pretty strong. Oh, I don't think we've seen this one before on a run, at least not empowered. The Stalwart Defenders, it could actually work okay with what we have here. I also like the idea of the max stunner though, so for now let's wait and see what the other shops have to offer. Maybe I want to spend more in the relic department, which could always be a thing depending on what we get there. There are a bunch that could be useful, of course. I mean, we're on the first floor. The relic collection is really large still, so there's all tons of fun stuff. My god, you cannot talk. Unfortunately, we're most likely going to run out of our signature charge here, and I'm being extra thorough to make sure that happens. Well, we probably could have made it into this room without losing our charge there, and that is on me, so yeah. Also, that is a little bit faultier for my taste, so luckily I remember to dash a bit. We still took damage here, so I'm still taking a hit here and there, which is not nice, but it's nothing we should not be able to come back from with some useful health drops. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. I think I'm gonna buy the combo gloves. So basic arcana, I have an extra combo, which as we can see is another big one. That seems really good. I also like the idea of the ancient fountain pen. I think I'm just gonna buy that one. Yeah, every time we charge our signature arcana, it deals more damage. Since we found it very early, we're gonna be able to really build that up. I think. And right now that means we cannot get the arcana, but we still might get enough, but I might not buy it because our selection is not that bad, and we're gonna get arcana later on. We don't necessarily need to buy anything. They're not bad, but could be better. Okay, so this could be good. That's the one that allows us to deal more damage against bosses. We do not want the spike emergency kit. I might want to buy the Crimson Clover. I think I'm okay with that. So we're gonna hope. So critical hit chances increased for you and all enemies. So we have an increased crit chance, but they do as well, which possibly comes with some issues. There's the road, but unfortunately, oh boy, could you just please? We're gonna have to. Come on, there we go. We got a stun in, and now it's. Oh boy. Luckily, he evaded in time. Let's dash away a bit. Oh, nope. Okay, I thought I could hit him there a little bit better. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work out. There we go. So I'm down to 330. We're going to heal a little bit here, I believe. Yep, 355. We could buy a potion, but I don't think we need to. We cannot buy anything else. That's pretty that helpful. So let's move on. So picking up the cursed relic there is potentially a bit of a problem, but we'll have to wait and see. It all depends on how much I get hit, of course. If we can find the vampire sunglasses now, that would be pretty decent. And I would be all for that. Also, in case you haven't noticed it yet, I had a comment very early on from on-site, hi buddy by the way, that the screen shake was causing him issues. So I've turned that off now. Tried out, and so far I like it. I didn't really notice the screen shake myself when playing. When he pointed it out, it became a little bit more noticeable to me overall. But I still think it's okay. But I do notice a little bit of a difference when I have it turned off, and I think it's a bit easier to see things. So I think I'm gonna leave it that way, and especially if it becomes more viewable for you guys that way. I'm all in favor of changing that, of course. Ooh, I almost jumped in there, which I believe would have cost me quite a bit of potentially damage. I don't know where I tried. That's what I was trying to point out, basically. I could make one of those go boom. Luckily, I managed to evade it in time again, so we're all fine. Nothing happened. Ooh, boy. Yep, I really need to pay attention to when to dodge. Also, I need to pay attention on how to not completely miss with my signature arcana. That would be. But yeah, I'm pretty okay with how this is going so far. I mean, damage-wise, we obviously could be doing better. We could be doing much worse as well. And so far, nothing's decided. We've picked up some good items here to start with. And if we can keep building on that, that would be good. Oh, I think I'm just gonna go for that right away. Since we've got the combo gloves, which makes our basic arcana better anyways. And now we can execute it faster, and it gets us a larger area. And with the second big hit, that seems exceptionally good. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's so cool. I hope we can just build on all that. There is another relic that gives you an extra hit. Unfortunately, I forgot what it's called. I might recognize it when we see it, though. I hope, at least. So we're gonna have to wait and see if that's the case. My god, it covers so much ground now. See, and now we get the health pickup here and there. Yes, I also took damage, unfortunately, so it kind of negates itself, but still. But yeah, if we can pick that up, and if I can remember the name of the item, maybe I remember what it looks like. If we come across it, that could be very nice. There is also, unfortunately, another relic. I forget what it's called as well, which basically you click once and your completely base combo gets you only basically you go through your entire hit combo here on one hit, so it gets finished automatically. I think that's how it's phrased, something like that. And if, especially with what we have right now, that might not be bad. It definitely frees up some mental capacity on my end, because I'm not gonna have to see how much I click here, but we just click once every time and it just gets completed. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to remember what that one was called as well, or which one that was, and I do not guarantee it. I actually looked at an entire list of arcana for the game, just to read through everything again, and I think I'm going to do that on the regular until I start remembering things better, because I'm just bad at remembering stuff like that, and I'm going to have to get better at it. I do remember a little bit more every time we play, but I also misremember things and just question whether or not I remember things the right way, and it would be nice to be a little bit more relying on that. And it's obviously going to improve our chances to make the right choices as well, because I've screwed myself out of good runs, or out of one good run at least once already. Oh boy, yep, that was a very perfect fall down the pit. And Windows Updates is overlaying everything. Nope, please don't. Yeah, in case you were wondering, Windows 10 is causing me... Yeah, okay, this is horrible. I'm gonna try to finish this room, then I'm gonna explain what happened, and I am very, very mad. So, you guys know Windows 10 and know that it updates things, don't you? Yep, and now it just popped up and I could not get rid of it in time because it wants me to plan my update. I do not want to plan an update right now, though. Holy crap, that is... so bad. So, that might have killed the run, unfortunately. I hope I can come back from this. Oh, there's our shop. I'm gonna have to buy health now. Just so that we have a chance. I hate that that happened, and I apologize. That was not planned. But, yeah. So that's not good. So this increases our wind damage, I believe. This increases... No, this... does damage when I get hit or something like that. I don't remember quite what it does. And then the Nox Stepper Cap, it either adds a chance to poison damage or increases poison damage, and I don't remember which it is, so I'm not gonna buy it. And the Pathfinder's maps just shows us the location of shops and stuff like that on the map, which is nice, but not that necessary. I want to do it, but I don't think we really can afford to. I'm gonna fight the boss first and then we'll see. Because it's gonna cost me 100 HP to do that. Oh boy, that was not a good start. Well. But well. It didn't hit him quite, but that's okay. We're still going for a bunch here. Let's back off. Not quite far enough, apparently. Yeah, so we can't afford that upgrade. It would go down to 143. I'm gonna go risk it. Oops, wrong job. I'm gonna go risk it, mostly because we're fighting a boss now, and it's the first floor ice boss, which I am cautiously optimistic that I'm going to take no damage, or little to no damage, against. And we also heal here a bit, and then next floor we hopefully will find our shop soon. So, let's see if I'm right or not. We are definitely gonna hit with that one first. Yep, easy. 1, 2, and 3. And then we jump in and just go for a bunch of damage. Oh, beat. I got a bit cocky there, but it worked out in my favor, actually. We got away without any issues. 1, 2, and that's the riskiest one, but still very easy to evade for us by now, so we're all good. Let's see. Nope, I need to get away. We can throw that one in there, though, luckily, and first time for this. And there we go. Yep. No damage taken, everything's fine. See, if I actually pay attention to the movements, we can do this. But I think she's also by now, for me, the easiest boss. Do we get an enhanced Volt? Will last long and have more chance to ricochet, so that's our new thing. Not too bad, especially if we activate it and then jump in with the seismic leap. Seismic entry. I always want to say dynamic entry, and whoever understands that one, I'm sorry. I also don't quite know why I'm still so damaged by that, or why it's still so dominant in my mind, I should probably say. If I just not lead by that. Also, I just realized how good that actually is, because I can just dash through projectiles and they can't hit me. I'm not wrong. Also, seismic entry. What does the enhanced version of that do? Launches even higher and summons rippling earthwaves on landing. Seems good. Would give me a bit of an AoE effect when using it, so I don't necessarily need to hit on the dot, basically. Do I get the healing, please? Thank you. I still wanna... I mean, we could obviously use a sprite. That's just simple damage. I don't remember what the Nocturnal Sundial does, but I remember it being a useful item, I believe, so that might be in the cards, but I might want to go for the known quantities here as well, which is the Enhanced Arcana, but I'm not sure yet. Depends on how much gold we get as well. Also, we probably still want to buy a potion. Ah, come on, yeah. But unfortunately, he already had his Fire Aura up, so that wasn't the best thing to happen. Let's see. Nope, that one was kinda horrible. Why is that blob just sitting in the corner there? That's weirding me out a bit. Thank you. And by now, I think it's fairly certain that I'm gonna have to buy a potion. Could do that now, actually, to be on the safe side, but it'll have to do for now. Don't take damage against these guys. That is entirely preventable. And has no business happening. Oh boy. This could be interesting. Oh, we get a bunch of healing. I also did not evade those at all. And thank you. Okay, we got a bit of healing. Oh, there's still one alive. Could you also just... Why would you teleport over there? That's not where I was. But down he goes. Okay. Yeah, might just want to activate it, not when I'm always running around. That electricity sound is a bit annoying over longer periods of time, something like that. Let's just see, but it's a nice defense, definitely. If they charge at me and they just get repelled by that because they cannot not hit that. Seems pretty solid. More, but wait, more. Would you like to know more? Also, a very important question. There we go. So I'm back up to 217 HP, which is not bad. Obviously still not where we want to be, but we're getting back there. I'm not sure if I want to risk going or doing the boss without buying a potion first, though. Depending on which one it is, it could become a bit of a problem. I think we'll probably risk it, because if I die to the 2-1 boss by now with this, oh boy, yeah, well, and then I do this as well. So what? Okay, what? I'm confused. What exactly hit me there? And now I think I actually need to heal again. Every time I start talking about being okay with my HP, something happens that I am curious about. I don't know. I take damage. That's the gist of it. So let's... Those... I think I actually have the gold as well. Ooh. Hell. Yes. I mean, I want to take the volatile gemstone, but we are going to buy the Horned Halo. Mostly because I know what it does, and it's right now it's actually the perfect time to buy it. So if we die, we revive with low health, but it consumes half of the current health when picked up. But since our HP was already low to begin with, we didn't lose that much, and now I'm just gonna buy a potion to get us back up to 248. This could be useful, really, I think, but I don't know. I'm gonna buy it even though I'm not sure what it does. Again, that's a chance that an Arcana will not go on cooldown after use. Oh yeah, that's what it was. That is one of the reasons I thought it was really useful. It's kind of random, but it could allow us quite a bit. We also get the counter rogue against whom I am not allowed to take damage if I... Especially on the Volt Pinball, it's kind of ridiculous. I remember I had that one when I played it for myself before, that combination, now that I've seen it actually. Basically, it stacks, so if it doesn't go cooldown, so it becomes 6 Volt Pinballs or more, depending on how many times it doesn't go on cooldown. So there's a lot of potential there, basically, which I like. Okay, we've got all that. So I can't, unfortunately, we're a little bit short of getting the seismic entry enhanced, so we're gonna have to live with this, but I think the relic pickups were good here. The cursed and the normal one. By the way, I don't like having Atlas as the last boss of the Earth. The Earth, remember? That's just... He's... Oh, he fell down into the pit. That's nice. So that took some of the pressure off. That was a nice accident. I would love to just say I did that on purpose, but let's face it, I didn't. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that as the little nice surprise that it was. Let's destroy this one first. Then, there we go. Nice! Yeah, this I like the damage that we potentially have with this overall. It feels really good, and as long as I can funnel them to attack me from the front most of the time, we're actually looking pretty solid here. So far, once again, even though I took way more damage and we had that unfortunate happenstance with the... Oh boy, please, thank you. Oh yeah, I interrupted myself out of that one actually. Even though we had that dumb Windows update accident basically that dealt way too much damage. I think I've come back from that. We still don't really have a way to heal. I think the Ring of Recycling, if I remember correctly, what it does is if I don't use up a Signature Arcana charge here, it heals me, or it gives me a shield, one of the two. I don't quite remember what it was, so I didn't buy it in the off chance because I thought we wanted something different. I mean, I still got one that I didn't know exactly what it did, but I'm still happy that I ended up doing that. And still, with Limo's Leave, we already have a... Well, we don't have a way to regenerate, but I have a good chance to evade damage. I just need to be smart about things. I might want to pick that one up. I'm never going to pick up the large red button again, at least for the time being. Alchemist Stone could also be good, especially if I pick it up right now, but I think it's a little bit late for that. I mean, we might have the Relic Room. We also get another chance to get Seismic Entry. Here. We haven't... Okay, it's over there. I need to see the item shop first. I also like the non-empowered relics that we could potentially buy there, at least one of them. But I don't think we need to buy one right now, actually. So let's just see where this goes first. Yeah, damage-wise, this is really solid, especially the entry is very, very nice. So it might actually be a really good idea to get the empowered version there. But let's see. I think, though, this might be the item that gives us a secondary attack here in our combo. Well, if I remember correctly. This gives us a chance to freeze enemies. Indra's Copper Pipe, I don't remember which one that was exactly. It could increase electricity damage, it could also increase the effectiveness of shock effects. So it's one of the two once again, and I'm not quite sure which. So I'm not gonna go for that one right now. Lovely. So we've explored everything. So I'm gonna buy the Sidewinder badge because I believe that's the one I'm thinking of. All melee basic kind of have a secondary hit that deals reduced damage. Yeah, so all melee basic Arcana. Yeah, this should... I assume this is gonna is a melee one. I hope at least. But yeah, I think it adds a hit. Let's see about this. We can drop relics. I'm not sure actually. It's kind of difficult to see. So either way, I bought it. Now we're gonna keep it, of course. Okay, we get a Burst Mage. That is usually very scary. Today with Limo's Leave, as long as I don't screw up, I believe actually... Oh boy, yeah, like this, for example. Actually fairly okay. Just because I can dash through his attacks usually, or I should be able to. Oh boy, come on. Please die. I still took a bit too much damage. And I think I'm gonna buy a potion. Actually, well, 234. Rudra's Pinwheel is increased air damage, which is, well, not meaningless. Our signature is air. But no, I don't think so. I'm gonna buy this one because my attacks against council members do more damage, especially with Atlas. I think that's okay because I think we might be lacking a bit against him potentially if we get that, and we get the the seismic entry enhanced version. There we go. So 2-2. We've got our fire, or 2-3 technically now, I guess. We've got Zeal as our second one, so let's see what I can do against her. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So I like that I'm sometimes able now to sneak. Oh boy, 1, 2. That was my own fault. 3, and the one in the middle, which I am completely. My God, seriously. Okay, so the important start was that I interrupted her to begin with, which... Yeah, right now, I'm doing dumb stuff, but that was... No, really? She didn't look like that again already. Oh, okay. Seriously, yeah, I really screwed that one up. I'm not happy with where I got hit there, because I think some of them I actually should have been able to evade. But apparently the game disagreed, so I don't know. It's ups and downs. My performance is still not really steady, so I thought I still had the window to attack her, but apparently the right as I hit her, so I didn't really see it. The window where I could attack her and stun her ended, and then she started her combo, and that was really bad for us. So, yeah. Well, it happens apparently, but now let's see if I can find the shop first. So by the way, the Pathfinder's map, contrary to my earlier statement, is actually pretty useful, especially in situations like this where you're trying to hit a specific shop first because you might need the healing. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this right away. I think she usually takes the right click, so I'm switching these and we're just gonna see. So I'm donating this. She took Seismic Entry, unfortunately. We get the critical placebos, which is not what I wanted, but it could be helpful. So critical placebos makes us believe that all our attacks result in critical hits, which makes all of our attacks look like crit, I believe, but only increases our crit chance by a percentage, so it's not nearly as good as it might sound. But yeah. So, not having Seismic Entry anymore, kinda bad. And I'm gonna have to adjust quite a bit here. But let's see. Okay, so far so good though. If only we can find the shop now and get the vampire glasses. Because of our increased crit chance, all of that would be kinda awesome right now. Okay. I think the water beam, the enhanced version especially, might be fairly decent for us here if I use it the right way. But we'll see, and it might also not use up. We might be able to use that longer because of because we sometimes don't use up the cooldown. But I'm not sure if the one stack counts as a cooldown there. I assume it might, but I'm not sure. So hi guys. Anybody home? Yes, we can aim that if I keep the button pressed down. Perfect. Lightning aspect could be fine, but I don't think we can really afford to buy an Arcana here. We definitely need some sort of healing to keep us in the race. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, the main issue is here that these guys can teleport by now. So they're gonna come at me. I'm trying to stay a little bit safer and further away right now, just to give myself a bit of a better chance here to not take risky damage. I mean, it's the 3rd floor, so it tends to get quite a bit more difficult. And also, the map doesn't even fit. on the screen. I think the area that we are going to explore here is not going to be very large. So I went exactly the opposite direction of where I hoped I would go in the beginning. Also, we can push people with this, which is oh, no. Okay. Everything's fine. Nope, I'm still poisoned. So not everything's fine, actually. I want to kill the rogues first right now. Oh boy. What? I thought I was still dashing, but apparently not. Down to 61. We're not fine. Just die, please. Oh boy. He got behind us? How? I think the vault pinball actually pushed him behind us. So please just give me the shop. I need some health because we took some really bad damage here. Okay, the shop was actually further up here. Just went the wrong way. So let's hope that I can find it now. Oh boy. Nope, this is gonna be a fight though. What? Not okay. Really not okay. And I'm dead. But we're gonna revive. Let's remember. So I'm actually not quite dead yet, but now I am. Really? I'm mad at this one because it looked so good. And the Windows update screwed me, and then I screwed myself in the end. I think we could have come back from that, but I just screwed it up too much. Overall, I'm still not gonna blame myself completely here because of my Windows 10 being Windows 10, but it is what it is. So unfortunately, we're not gonna see the end of this run. Well, at least not in a successful way. So either way, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Wizard of Legend, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye, guys.